Welcome again to BISP Solution. So we are here back here with some of the tickets to resolve related to FCCS application. So while working on this FCCS application, so we on the those issues or the problems which we face, so that have been will be resolved with in this session. So they have we have given, so for that we have created a certain tickets for the all this issue, and let's see, we will start resolving it. Okay, so let's see, first see the resolve the tickets which we have got today. So we have this load 10 users from flat file to application. So we have to here add new users to the application. Okay. And secondly, we have to identify how many users are being connected to a session. So that we will just identify how we can just see that. And Alina quit company. Therefore, we have to delete one account from the account uh, from the user. And we have this. We have to create a task manager list which is already being available in the application. We have to just replicate it with a different name, and we have to create a valid intersection for product and entity. So let's solve, and let's see whether we can just how many tickets we can solve in our today's session. So we have this. First, we will take up as load 10 users from flat file to application. So we can go into our application, and from here we can just we have to upload a 10 users here. If we have to add one or two, then we can do that process manually. But here we have to add at least users here. And you can say we have this already all created here. And we have this export. We can export this files, this user format, so that we can import it. But how to import? We don't find any import option here to import the new users from CSV file. So what we will do, we will just export all this file, and it will what it will do, create. It will provide us. We will get an format for uploading the users into this application. And but issue here is how we can do that, how we can import that file into import the uh, file into our application. So that we will going to do with the help of EPM automate. There is an from by running an EPM automate command, we will just upload all our 10 users here. Okay, so how to do that? I already have the format with me for uploading the new users into the applications. Now you can see I have this format of uploading the data, of uploading users into the CSV file for uploading users into the application. So I will just rename it and will add the additional users here. And I will just copy the credential, and let's keep the sorry email ID as Barry Gil Mills, and we can just add user 7, 8, and we will just drag it down. So we will just add 10. So this become 13s. So this is, so we will just add the 10 users. So we have listed out our username into our CSV file, and we will upload this CSV file with the help of EPM automate. So, and in this EPM automate, we will run a batch file. So for that, I already have some commands written with me. Okay, so this is the file, new user add. So these are basically those commands. I have already created a one batch file and we will upload it to the batch file method. Okay, in the batch method. So in this batch, this is the batch file I have already created here. So what I will do, I will just go and edit this one. So this is our password and everything is given here and new user, and I have already written the different commands. This is the first I will upload the file into the application and then will run the EPM automate command here. OK, and just save this one. So this is the file name. The file, our file name is new user, new underscore user underscore add. OK, so this is the file which we have going to upload for our new users. So we have this file with us and just save it as batch file. Batch file. So new users, batch file and save as. I will just replace it and I will come to that batch file which we have created and I will run this. Run as administrator. I will allow this one. So login is successfully encrypted. Of password is also become successfully. Let's see whether it upload the file. Yes, it has uploaded the file completely successfully. And I think I got some error with this. Let's see whether this have been created or not. OK, the new users have been added. OK, so we have uploaded it from 7, 8, 9, 10 and up to 16. So this has been allowed. The new users have been uploaded here. OK, and from here I will just remove user. I will just use this command whether see whether we can just able to EPM automate remove users and remove users.csv. So this is how we can just upload the new users into our application. OK, so we have added this new users, 10 new users. So we have been able to solve our first ticket here. Now we have one error here. User Elena quit company, therefore delete her account. So for that also we will use the EPM automate command for that, as we have just seen that. OK, so that we will do from EPM automate command. So I will just launch and try to load delete it from the EPM automate command. OK, so just let's see whether I can able to log in with this encrypted password. Login is my successful. OK, so to delete the command, the file here is EPM automate remove users.csv. OK, I will just keep this. OK, and this is our file. Just rename it and we will delete one or two users from the users which we have uploaded. So webinar ticket, we will use remove user. OK, and what we will do, we will just delete 15 and 16, the users. OK, and for that I will have to provide the list name of the copy the path of the file. Copy as path. Just go here. First, we will first upload the file into the application and then we will delete this one. So the command here is and just copy this one. This one and just we will use the command remove. So just write okay, remove user. So the file name will be CSV. Okay, now we will just first upload the file into our EPM automate into our application. Completed. Now we will run the another command of removing the error, removing the users. So just check that whether we will get a success in this. Okay, remove users. What is the name of our file? Remove user. So what is the basically command here? Users. EPM automate remove users. Okay, it is in capital form. Yes, it is in the capital form. Okay, just copy this one. Okay, so it has been there is some mistake with this file. User login, copy, upload. So the format which we are using is not an correct one. That's why it is not being you're deleting our file. So this is the one of the method from where we can just delete our users through EPM automate, or otherwise we can use the other method manually. We can just remove that one. Okay. So what we will do, we will just manually delete this too. So for example, this is our user who has left the organization and we are supposed to delete this one. So just go here and delete the user here. So user 16 is deleted successfully, and also for 15, we can just go here and delete the same here. So this will not be available in our application now. Okay, so this is the second ticket which we have just solved. And identifying how many users are connected at, we have solved this, uploaded through EPM automate. Okay, and identify how many users are connected right now at the session. So let's go and check how we can check that. So from here, navigator, we will go to this rules. So it is opening the page. From here, I will just drill down this one, select the application name, and from this action database, I will open this database, and from here I will just select the application and we'll drill down this one and we'll select on this. Under this, we get some statistics and data, the figure data we get regarding the application. OK, so what we will do? So we will go here and click on this statistics. Now you can see the number of connection presently here. There are four number of connections are being means four users have been logged in this application. OK, so this is how we can just this is what I am want to explain you this one. Number of connections here, the number of connection here it is presently it is 4. OK, I will just make it a screenshot of it. OK, so from here we can just check the number of users presently login at a time in a application. OK, then we have these two uh, task is given. So the first one here is create task manager corporate month close. So under this task manager, we have one template being created, task being created here. OK, by the name. OK, I will just use the corporate month close, this one. So this is the task which have already been created into this application, and we are supposed to create a new task based on the same task. Just we have to replicate it. So how we can just quickly create the task, create this template and the task. So so these are the tasks, and tasks are being assigned to a template. So the tasks are being template. So first we will have to create a template, as we cannot create import the template. So we will first create a template here, and we will just create a new template. Corporate. What is the name of that class? OK, corporate month close. OK, MONTHCLOSE, and the ticket number here it is T146. OK, just prefix suffix it with T146. OK. We will just write an description for it so that we can just identify it. For ticket purpose, creating task. And organizational unit we will not define here, it will be defined in the task, and the number of days we can adjust as per our requirements, though such make it as 10 and make it as keep it as 30. OK, and then instruction we can just create it for ticket TICK purpose. OK, and viewers we will not assign it here, we will assign it in the task specifically. Then day labels are they created automatically, schedule, rules and history. So we will just close this one. So we have created one task, corporate month close task. Now we will come to this task template we have created, sorry. And under this template task we have selected the template, but no task are being assigned here. OK, so how we can just quickly assign the task into this. So the method here is we can just export the task of existing template and just rename it and make the required changes in that and re-upload it. So because we can we have both the options of import and the export of task. So for that we will just go to template and from the corporate month close. So what we will do, we will this export the task first. So we will select all the task here. 34 and unformatted data for future import. Just export this one. So it has been created, exported. The task has been exported. All the tasks exported here. We cannot create a task with the same ID or the same task name. So we have to make some changes in it. So what we will do, we will just change the task ID and the task name to it. So for that, alter HIC. And we will add our the ticket name, prefix it, suffix it at the with the task ID. So for that, and we will just copy this one. OK, so we got the task ID created. Otherwise, if we go and manually do this, it will take a very longer time. Similarly, for this task name, Control V, and we'll just copy paste this one. Control C and Control V here. OK. And then we will just keep the task type as same. Organization will remain same. And we will have to change the assignee here. OK, so the assignee available here are our add users which we have just created. So what I will do in place of carry lane, I will replace it with add user 1. And just yeah, it has been replaced. And similarly, I will use the same user here as add user 01 and just replace it. And for the Anita Candy, we will use add user 02. So this is the those which are required to be changed. And for this backup user, I will just delete this one. Assign is not required. Then we will change the approver here also. OK. And for this approver Cassie Brown, in place of Cassie Brown, we will use the our different user, that is user 3. OK, so because user 3 has a power user role, so it will be applicable here. Then we will have to delete certain task here because the task name has also been changed here. OK, so this has been changed here. So just we can do that also. OK, what we will do, we will just go and replace this one. Because this is the predecessor task. So as we have changed the task ID, so we have to change the task ID there, and we will just delete pred type 1 because this is not required. And for this also we can just delete the predecessor task here. We have applied the user also here. OK, approver has been we have changed here. And out of this, assignee is perfectly okay. Is assignee is okay, then we will have to change the parent task also. So for that, the parent task our is 01 admin T 146. Okay, so just copy this one. We are using the simplest method in a if we have to suppose to submit create the task at a very in a very lesser time in a very short period. So for that I have just creating these two. Okay, then just we will see. Okay, so let's upload this one into our application. If there has been error, the application will tell us the required error. So for that, just go here and save it with a different name. Okay, corporate T146. Okay, so we will go here into our application and we'll select that template where we have to upload that. So this is our template and we will just import the task. So from import task, file, webinar ticket. These are the tasks which we have just recreated and imported. So it is showing us the process. Now you can see, okay, it is processing. Okay, now you can see it has been completed successfully. All the 34 tasks means 34 tasks have been uploaded into our application. Let's go and check that into application. Now you can see in this all the 34 tasks has been. So this is how we can just create our create the task by importing and exporting the details. Okay, so this is how we have solved this ticket also, and similarly the second task it is of a similar nature. Okay, so I'm just skipping this one, this the second task of that is 147 because it is of a similar nature. Once we have done, we can do the another one also. Now we have got this another intersection, this valid inter the product and entity. We have to create a valid intersection for product and entity. Okay, so for that I will go to this application and SV ticket webinar. So I will just open this one first. Okay, and I will give the name of the that is 149. Okay, so just copy this one. Okay, so just delete this one and let's first uh, connect this with the application. So we will connecting this with our application. Okay, so it has been connected with this, and we will be uploading this for say N101. Okay. I'm just deleting this one. And for a product, okay. I will just check alias. Okay. So income to creditors. So there is no, okay, FC. I will just bring one revenue code. Just to zoom in. So income sales is there. Just to zoom in. So we will use this income sales. Okay, we will use. So this is the revenue codes, and let's delete this one also. So this is the revenue codes, and in which I will just delete this one also, and we'll make the product. Zoom out. And from here, I will just zoom in. So we have this no product also. OK, and for this total product, I will just make it as total products. So just zoom in also. OK, just keep this one. No product. And just no product is this. And let's refresh it. So what I'm trying to show you that this is our no product and this is our software product. So I will just make it as bottom level software product. Now we got all the under this software application. This is the parent one, and what are the different products here? So these are the different products which are being available here. So what I'm trying to say, when we sell something, when we sold something, it must be again some product, because we cannot imagine we cannot earn the revenue from product without selling a product. So but for our application, we have one product, no product. Okay, so technically there should be no revenue should be booked for this no product dimension member for any revenue income for these four codes. Okay, income 1, 2, 3 or 4 or so what I will do, I will just create a valid reconciliation in which when booking for this when we input the data for this income 1, 2, 3, 4 only on this product the data will be inputted, and it will not allow data input for this no product. So what we are doing, we are just creating a valid intersection. So for all the product, we are opening this input is possible for this revenue code, but for no product, this will not be available. Okay, so what I will do, I will just get this product into the row side, and will shift this operating expenses the account to the on the column side. Now we got the product here, and we got this no product here also. OK, and we can input the data here now. OK, say 2500, and we can input the data for here also, say for financial, and just submit this one. So it is processing our request basically. Okay, now the data has been input for in the no product and also on the for a particular product. Okay, so but input of figure of this 2500 and the no product is not a technically correct. So what we will do, we will just make this as an invalid intersection. We will just not allow this one for this product. Okay, and allowed only for this product only. So so to do that, what we will do, we will go to our application and from our navigator, we have an option under application, this valid intersection. I will click that. So from here, I will just create a valid intersection for here and create. So I will just create a new, what is the name of our ticket? T149. Product and revenue, product and entity. Okay, it is making as product and entity. So we can make it as an entity, product and entity. Okay, and just save this one first. Okay, so for this, what we will do, we will create an intersection for entity also. Just make it as north 102. So I will just copy this one, insert cell. So we will allow input for this north 101 for this product, these two product, and will allow north 102 for second entity for these two entity for these two product. Okay. So the anchor dimension here will be our product. Okay, and add rule product. Exclude no product here. So in the no product, no data can be, no input can be applied here. And allow for financials. Okay. And okay, just we will keep this one and we can just add one more dimension, say entity product. Okay, so we will just select the product here. Unselect members are valid. And for this entity, we will add it. It is north 101. So it is allowed for not allowed for no product, but allowed for financials and entity 101. Okay, and just save this one. This is a valid intersection. Now we can add one another rule. Add rule for this product, exclude. Okay, so exclude the no product and include the product say school ERP. Okay, include the edit. We have to edit here. Okay, include this one. School ERP. Okay, and we will just delete the school ERP from here. We are excluding it basically, but we have included this one. And for the entity, it will be an North 101, North underscore 102. Okay, or alternatively, we can just okay. So we will just we have just save this one. So exclude all. What I will do, I will just delete this one. Whether I can delete. Okay, save this one. Saved successfully. So it is enabled now, and let's see, edit it. Okay, so refresh it once, and we will go to our smart view, and we'll refresh it here. Now you can see it is not allowing the input for this member. Uh, School ERP is not allowed for North 101, but it is allowed for North 102. And similarly, this financials is allowed for North 101 and not for 10. So say it is say 5,000 and make it as 3,500. So what it will do, it will accept that our request of inputting the data. Now you can see the figures have been uploaded into this for North 102, North and 102 school ERP is allowed, but for North 102 it is not allowed. But similarly for the product financials, North 101 is allowed and North 102 is not allowed. So this is we have created one intersection by allowing the product input for which entity. Okay, so this is how we can just create an valid intersection and define that in our application so that any input into that can be disallowed or allowed. So this is how we can just solve the case here also. This create a valid intersection for product and entity. Okay, by defining the rule in our valid intersection, we can create this rule and disallow the persons to input any data into this. So, so now we have just uploaded, solve this 5 tickets today, and we will come up with more such tickets in our coming sessions. Okay, now it's time to say goodbye to you, and we will meet again with new more topics. Okay, so goodbye. Thank you.